is a Chevy Corvette Z06, and it's just about the best performance car bargain in existence.
And I personally still love mine. If Doug DeMuro says it's one of the best performance cars you can get, then you're damn right it is. I've owned mine longer than any other car. It's helped me through thick and thin, and even though I don't get to drive it as much anymore, I still love it. You know the Nintendo 64? Everyone loved the Nintendo 64, but in the advent of these newer consoles coming out, people just don't play it as much because the newer consoles have better graphics and they have better games, quite frankly. But you know what? You remember playing GoldenEye on the Nintendo 64 with your friends, and it just has this huge nostalgia effect. No, it didn't have the best graphics, but damn, it was a fun game and brought you back to a better time. Same thing with the Z06. It's been replaced by more modern and faster cars with dual clutches and all kinds of turbos and self-driving and more advanced engines, but I don't care. This is my Nintendo 64. Yes, it has a dated GM interior from the early 2000s, but I still love it. Now, a few years ago, I tried to take the car out of storage because it was sitting for a long time, and it's hard because once you start working on cars full time, well, at least pretending to, you don't get the time to enjoy the cars that you've built, especially one that people have seen before. I get it. It's not exotic, but it's very special to me. And when I took it out for the test drive, I unfortunately broke an axle. After I broke it, I put the car away again for a few more years and worked on other things like the 720 and the 911 Turbo, and it's been sitting so long it needs everything. It needs paint, the tires are cracked, the dry rotted. This car reminds me of my mom. She's not dead, but today I'm going to take care of some service items that I've waited too long to do and reminisce on my younger days and the big mistakes I've made modifying cars. Now, before we take it down to the three-car elevator, let's hear about our sponsor today, Squarespace, really quickly. It has tons of web page tools to help with your needs and all these awesome page templates to match your style. But you can also start a completely new personalized website with the new guided design system, Squarespace Blueprint. You can choose from professionally curated layout and styling options to build a unique online presence from the ground up. It's tailored to your brand or business and optimized for every device. You can launch your website and get discovered fast with integrated optimized SEO tools so you can show up more often to more people and grow the way you want. They also have flexible payments, make checkout seamless for your customers with simple but powerful payment tools. You can take credit cards and PayPal and Apple Pay, and in eligible countries, offer customers the option to buy now and pay later with Afterpay and ClearPay. Head to www.squarespace.com/richrebuilds. Save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain using the code in the description box below. Shout out to Squarespace for making platforms for people's passions, no matter how crazy they are.
When's the last time you even looked at this car?
A year ago?
Why does it have like 3 years worth of dust on it? Oh, good. You got the nice splitter on there.
Yeah. I actually did some work to this.
Yeah, it's a good looking car, dude.
Oh, it really, you know what, Joey? It really is.
Needs to be washed a little, but yeah.
Hey, Joey, you know what? I'm going to do something that I've never done before.
What? Wash it?
Yes, the new wheels won't be black.
You sure?
Yeah.
Everything okay?
I'm probably gonna not have black wheels on a car. I know.
First, cleaning the shop. What? Are you okay?
No. Wow, dude, the dust. That's
Oh, no.
insane.
That's not good.
Okay.
Well, guess.
Here we are. So this is the my beloved C6 Z06. As you know, I've tried to restore this thing in the past, and it didn't work out so well.
What was that?
But here we have it back in the shop after it's been sitting on that top lift for about, how many years now? Like 2 years? While it does look good on camera, Joy did a phenomenal job washing the car. There's some areas that need a lot of love. This is when an awning fell on the car a few years ago. I never got that fixed. That's a huge scrape. My fingernail stopping there on both sides. You know, that's a carbon fiber fender. That got dinged up pretty good. Again, my fingernail stops everywhere. Rotors need love. Calipers need love. I mean, there's a lot going on here. On this side, there's even more scratches. All 4 tires are dry rotted. These have been sitting for so long. I think the date code on these is probably 10 years ago, which is, I'm embarrassed to tell you. So again, this fender right here, that rear quarter, there's a large chunk coming out of it. And you know, I kind of just want to bring this thing back to its former glory. People might not really know the history behind the car. My mom has always loved Corvettes. I love Corvettes. And I remember the last time we rode in it together. She's not dead. Let's go over the mod list real quick so you can actually see what this thing has. One thing I did to it a long time ago was a TR6060 swap. This is a transmission swap out of a newer Corvette, and also the Vipers use the same transmission as well. There's a bunch of other performance cars too. It has ported heads, an ERL short block with new pistons, rods. It's fully built, it's cammed. It has exhaust, long tube headers. There's no cats on it. We're gonna fix that today too and save the environment and add cats back on it. It has a ported intake, upgraded twin disc clutch, and it has 2-piece rotors all the way around it. So we're gonna go through all these things, make sure they're good. We're gonna do an oil change. We're gonna do a lot to this car and actually make it back to where it needs to be. We're also gonna change the wheels too, because I think I wanna start changing things with these cars now. Instead of having black wheels on everything, I think I'm gonna have like a little bit more style, a little bit more thought that goes into it. So first things first, we're gonna do today, we're gonna get the wheels off, make sure the rotors are good, make sure the calipers are good. And I think, from what I'm seeing, I think these rotors definitely need some love. So let's get the wheels off, get the rotors off, get the brake pads off, take a look at the whole braking system. Delicate balancing act. Look at this. The alignment wasn't great, but these things are dry rotted anyways. 12, 14. Dang.
That's old.
I'm embarrassed, yeah. It's over a decade old, man.
That's actually really funny to think of.
Tires are 10 years old, man. But let's look in here real quick. So you see that rotor, yeah, that needs some love for sure, man. I mean, I think that could be cleaned up. There's no like major grooves in it at all. I think we're able to clean that up, man. What do you think?
Yeah, probably turn them.
Probably turn them and see what happens. So let's get this rotor off. These are my old janky spacers. Remember that? Oh, jeez, man. That's the old me.
I'm hoping we can save these.
I think we can. Oh, listen to that. Oh, jeez, man. Okay. Let's get this bad boy off. Right here. I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, no more hand tools?
No. We got real tools now, man. When I was working on this car, it was all hand tools. Everything was hand tools.
Out in the driveway?
Out in the driveway,
No
man.
lift?
No lift, nothing. I just want you to note something, that there's a person holding the camera and they're watching me struggle do this. This is how serious and intentional this is. No help. Look at this.
Oh, you dropped that, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
That's a shame.
Jeez,
Do you actually
no,
want
no,
help?
no. I don't need help. Look at this.
I'm just trying to quietly hold the camera on you. Just give me a hard time.
One-handed, right? Ready? And then we're gonna go in here like this. And we're gonna, again, this is on my knee. Whew, that was an ordeal. All right.
Nicely done. Don't drop
These are
that.
light too, man.
Are they?
That's why I got these. Yeah, the 2 pieces are very light. Yeah, try it out.
Oh, wow. For a rotor that big?
Yeah,
That's insane.
Pretty cool, right? I mean, it's not that bad, but you could tell it's been through a New England winter. And honestly, I've driven this thing in the wintertime.
Have you?
Yeah. The rear tires were so hard. I'll never forget it, man. It was a day that a lady slid into me because she didn't, she just couldn't stop in time because it was so slick outside.
How were you driving?
Thug life, man. By the way, I hate wheel locks. These wheel locks are not going back on. I hate, like, I was sold the dream that people need to put wheel locks on their wheels. I don't know where you guys live, but I live in an area where you don't need wheel locks, so therefore I will not put wheel locks on the car. If you take the wheels off, honestly, you deserve them. Just keep the damn wheels at that point.
You heard it here first.
Yeah.
Free wheels.
Free wheels, exactly. One of the things I love most about this car is how wide the rear tires are. That's been my signature thing. And if I could get the same width, 345s back here again, I'm gonna do it again.
These things are huge.
They're monstrous, right? Look, a little dry rotting. Oh, I feel bad, man. What are these? What's the date code on these? What's the DOT number? No way. 0817?
Yeah. Those are better than the fronts.
Yeah, no kidding. So at least I cared then.
This is like animal cruelty. You left your dog out in the rain for like 2 weeks. What are you?
I'm so embarrassed, man. Two. Just undo it. I don't wish to remember the magic. I do not wish to remember this. Yeah, dude, these things are... I looked up the price of these calipers on eBay. No. We're not going to be messing these up.
You go on a Corvette website and everything's $1 million for no reason.
Either it's none of the money or it's all the money. There's no in between. The only cheap Corvette parts, I think, are C4 stuff, and like, no one wants those. Let's be real. Remember how we were saying things are going too well? And this is why I do not put locks on wheels. Check this out. This is the same lock I've been using on all the other locks. Look at this. It does not fit. It doesn't fit.
Now what?
Nope, doesn't fit.
You can't even get like a...
Nope. Look at this. I'm turning it. Look, ready? Same one I've been using. Does not fit. Literally, now what? Because look, because now this is a tiny... That's a tiny opening.
You can't even get an extractor on there.
All right, is it on? Is it hooked?
Should be. It should be like right there. Feel it.
Oh. Oh, wait. It got better. I think that might be it.
No way.
Maybe. Let's hit it 10 more times just in case. I'm scared to use the impact though.
You want to do it by hand?
Yeah, I might have to hand do that one. Ready? No, was that it?
I think we got it.
Is that it?
Oh, please tell me it's not spinning.
Hold on, hold on. Hold on, baby. That did it?
Yes.
Let's see what the culprit was on this thing, right? Let's see here. So I think you just smashed it over the head so hard, it just...
Doesn't matter how you get there.
So you just fused them together. It didn't even lock. So this was the thing. All of this is being thrown away.
Good.
This is, never, guys, don't use wheel locks. If you live in the ghetto, that's fine. Let them take the car. Make sure you have insurance. Just don't, these are a waste of time. No one's gonna steal your wheels. Maybe Hondas or something, but even then, just get insurance, guys. This is just dumb. Like, you gotta think, who is stealing wheels For a C6 Z06 with 345 profile tires in the rear. No one's taking those. Don't use wheel locks. It's PSA. I was so busy buying 2-piece rotors to impress no one than actually address the braking issue.
Is that metal on metal?
Almost, dude. Oh my. Again, I'm not
You've come so far.
Not really. Yeah, look at that. And it's at an angle too. See what I mean?
Oh yeah, that's good.
That's
I hope you don't need calipers. That's gonna.
the mistake that I made. You know what I did?
What?
I think the calipers are fine. When I did the rotors, I didn't change the pads.
What?
No. This was a long Joey, this was a long time ago. I didn't know any better.
Don't talk to me. This
was 3 months ago. I didn't know any better than that. I really didn't. I had this high performance machine and everything was like super on a budget. Nothing's changed, but that's what I did, man. I got these rotors and I did not change the pads.
Isn't that the definition of balling on a budget?
Yeah, literally. There you have it. Because I didn't even, after I did this, I didn't drive this car enough to warrant the brake pads being this low. So I literally, these are the pads I bought the car with. Bought this car 13, 14 years, something like that. And these are the same pads that were on there. Never changed the pads on this car. I changed everything else. I have a literal, there's tens of thousands of dollars in that motor. And I didn't change the $300 brake pads. I'm ashamed, man. I'm ashamed. Dude, the clutch, that clutch was a fortune. And $300 brake pads, couldn't do it. I took this thing on the track.
You're lucky to be around here.
I know.
What are you doing? What'd you find?
I found out why the exhaust actuators won't open and close, because that was not connected. See it right there? See?
Oh, the actual plug.
The actual plug was not connected.
Well, that's kind of a problem.
So that's the reason why that wouldn't work. If you look in there, that's sitting there. But the exhaust held up pretty well over the years. This thing is, man.
Not bad.
Okay, so now that these are all loosened up, we have to get this off because the cats are going to go here. Okay, there we go. Slide it down. Good luck.
Yep.
I see a big yes.
Oh, I'm gonna get KO'd by this thing, huh?
Smacked in the face with this thing. There we go. So, leave it like that so you know the orientation of it, but that's it.
Not bad.
Not bad at all, my friend. All right, so today is a day that I didn't think that we would see in a very long time. It's time to put cats back on the car. So it's super annoying, like I was saying before. I used to drive to work and my clothes would just smell like exhaust and soot the entire time. So the catalytic converters are going on. These are aftermarket ones. These are high flows, but it should cut the exhaust smell, emissions, and it's gonna cut a little bit of noise down too. And it shouldn't reduce power or performance, I should say, by too much. So today, what you wanna do is you wanna make sure when you install cats, they have to be as close to the engine as possible. So we're gonna do these right after the headers. These are just long tube headers. And we're gonna go about right here on each side. The problem is if we were to put them into the X pipe, which we have over there, they add so much width, there's not really a whole heck of a lot of room up here for them. So after this, it's probably gonna start rattling. That's the worst sound ever. So they're gonna go right here as close to the engine as possible where they should go. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna cut this X pipe down. We're going to turn it upside down, pretty much, measure it, to see just how much we're going to cut off on each side. There you go.
You kind of like doing the thing I do. I just make a whole bunch of lines, and then you try to cut it, and you're like, what line was it?
Pretty much. Oops. Reinhard would never. They'd have like those big laser machines.
Yeah, like the one Zach has?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. It's not us. We're using like a piece of scrap metal.
How long have you been working on this Volkswagen? I gotta leave you here, man.
Yeah,
How
no
long's
problem.
it been?
Today about 16 hours.
16 hours on this Volkswagen?
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
Mentally I'm drained. Physically though, I'm feeling fresh.
Why do you feel so fresh?
Well, because of my Brunt boots, which
Oh, wow.
yeah, this is what they look like after you work with them every single day.
Are you implying something? I also have these Brunt boots as well.
They're in slightly better condition, but this is the worst case scenario. This is 12 months of non-stop work, hardcore work every single day, and they are in fantastic condition. Let me get my other one in there.
Yeah.
And I love these. Oil resistant, slip resistant, non-marring. This is like legit, dude. I mean, look at the stitching.
Those are nice, man.
They're
Real
beautiful.
nice.
None of this is pulled out. I've had like $300-400 boots, and this stuff pulls out. They're phenomenal.
Dude, that's amazing. You know what? I'm excited for the future of mine. I just started my Brunt journey, and I'm excited that one day, maybe, I hope they don't look like yours, but those are like a good pair of comfortable jeans, right? They just feel better over time.
Man, they get better all the time. I need to get a second pair. I like to go out. They look stylish.
They do, right?
You know, I want one to go out.
And
Like, I want to wear those.
You
going
know
out.
what, too? I am 8 inches taller in these boots, too.
Yeah. I'm 6'4" now.
Which is great. This is awesome. They're super comfortable. They're awesome. Check my link in the description box below. Whoa.
Yeah, I feel nothing, Rich. I feel nothing.
Whoa. That's crazy.
Look at us being legal and everything.
Well, what's happening to you?
I don't know. It's getting my advanced age. It's never easy.
It's going.
Is it? No, really?
Yeah. We actually did okay.
What?
The first time ever.
Oh, look at that.
Dude, that fit right in.
Okay, and then, yeah, I think that's it. Next thing we're gonna do, suspension stuff. Check that out. Yeah, I think it's time.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, I know. It's not that great. There's some miles on this thing. Obviously, I drove it. So we look at the front, also the adjustments for the ride height. That's not looking so great either. We have to remove that. I have replacements for that. The next thing we're gonna do too, what I'm pretty proud of, is we're gonna get better and thicker sway bars here. That's the front sway bar. It's not like these things don't handle great as they are. They do, but there's definitely room for improvement. That is the rear sway bar. And I have this brand new set, thicker, and they're also adjustable. New shocks are here by Bilstein. Everyone recommends these to go with. I was considering getting coilovers, but I don't think I really wanted to spend the money. People say that a nice new fresh set of shocks and set of coilovers do these cars really well as well. So I'll just go for that, a nice OEM Plus replacement. Get a little bit of a lowering stance. I think it should be pretty nice.
have to like refinance your house to get these?
Yeah, these
Look
weren't.
at these things. These are like gotta be huge.
Yeah,
money.
they weren't cheap.
Was it Hotchkiss?
I'm surprised I spent this much on them.
Right, and they just sat around in the shop for like the last
Years,
8 years.
years. I know, years. Those been sitting there for.
What's that restaurant where you throw all the peanuts on the floor?
Five Guys? No.
You know what I'm talking
Texas
about?
Roadhouse.
Yeah, yeah.
I think they stopped doing
They
that.
stopped doing that?
Yeah, now they give you a bag of peanuts. I think.
It's like you with nuts.
Yeah.
What do I do with these extra nuts? I don't know. Just throw them on the floor. Spit them out
Throw
on
them
the
at
floor.
someone. Yeah, I think they stopped that because of me. I was abusing the system.
It's actually really funny.
Like, sir, because of you. Thanks. Oh, doing the bottom was way easier. That was
So I
great.
figured you'll struggle in a different spot.
All right.
15's on the gun.
15?
Yep. I think those
It
are
says
15.
16.
Oh, I'm a jackass.
No, it's all right. I mean, is that 16? 16 works.
No, I think it's 15.
No, I think it's way smaller than that.
100% 13. Wow.
Is there 13 in there?
Oh. What's
It's in the wrong slot.
That's why. Try that. I'm probably wrong.
Let's do it. With like a gripped glove.
I'm over the shop.
Oh.
Sure
Who
was.
is that? That was a shim? What are they doing over there at GM? There you go. These all look new, or is it just me?
No, they look new. You probably put them on like 3 drives ago.
Seriously.
And by drives, I mean you went up and down the street and broke stuff.
Yeah, I know. This seems weird how new this stuff looks.
Have your kids even been in this car? Like since they were like 3?
My son has been in this car. My daughter never has.
Really?
Yeah.
What's your
'cause
daughter? 10?
11. She never, because I bought the car when she was born.
So she's never been.
She's never been in the car before, I don't think.
That's insane.
Wow.
I will give you some credit. You have been doing a lot better buying cars that aren't complete junk.
I know. Well, don't worry. I need to start that back again.
I'm sure you will.
I gotta start it back. I can't. Unfortunately, I can't do this forever.
That's sad.
I know, right? I can't just buy, like, what is this, like, Shmee or like Hamilton collection or something? You just keep buying all these supercars. I can't afford that. Like, I'm not knocking them. I wish I could afford to do it, but I can't. I mean, this seems pretty straightforward, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Is this going to be easy to come out or stupid to come out? What do you think?
Yeah, I'm going with stupid. It's going too easy.
Dude.
No way. They popped it out. Nice.
Insanity. Yeah, there you go.
Couple acorns.
Fucking big.
I get it. You missed the car.
Everyone's going to say, you know what, Rich, this is using technology from the 1930s, and you might be right, but you got to remember, the C6 Z06 has broken all kinds of performance car records, and it's using technology from the 1940s. It's still using push rods. People are going to complain all they want. This is still a spectacular car. That, and I don't really feel like going with coilovers because coilovers are expensive, and like, People are gonna say you should have did coilovers, but like, no one's buying them for me. You know what's up with that? You ever notice that, Joey? People like spending money.
Yeah.
But
No, they like spending other people's money.
Yeah, seriously, like the great pastime. This is using 1940s tech, guys. This 1940s tech has made several lap records. Okay? Several lap records, remember that.
Those terrible bushings. Really
Bushings,
just stack them. That
bushings,
doesn't look very accurate.
bushings weren't great. Yeah, this is gonna need a little bit longer penetration than I thought, but hey, whatever.
Where's the nut they're talking about?
I have no idea. And that's the front, as the people say, that's 1950s tech. And these bushings are actually a lot worse than the other ones. I can't even recognize what that is. What the heck?
Pretty worn out.
Yeah. So that'll definitely cause some ride quality issues for sure. So I'll get new bushings for that, but wow. That's all jacked up, huh? The bottom of the floor panel, again, it's balsa wood. So,
That's kind of crazy.
yeah. Hey, again,
It works.
say whatever you want. It broke records, man. This car, even by today's standards, is fast. So they did well. Car came out 20 years ago. 20 years ago.
This engine bay, I can't even see across
See,
the car.
and this is the reason why people don't like working on these, because you have a foot of fender before you even touch the engine. So we're at the last part where I could just take off this shock. I just got to take off that top mount. And on the other side, it has the reservoir. Okay. Is there another one? There we go. Is it clamping? It's spinning.
I can't tell. Oh, it's working.
Love it. You love to see it. Okay, you want to stop the top, I guess. How it's dangling.
Yeah, where's
The bushings are on the couch. Okay, what did we accomplish today on General Zod? All 4 shocks are in, the sway bars front and rear are in, the rotors were resurfaced, the catalytic converters were put on, the calipers were stripped and ready for paint, and next episode, we're going to do some engine work, and after that, the car gets painted, new wheels, and a new look. See you guys next week.